One other passage to be aware of is this. When we're looking at this direction in verse 5, it says this: now the love of God has been poured out in our hearts by the Holy Spirit. This is not something that's just a random thing that he's saying, because there's a passage in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 13 and 14. In 1 Corinthians 2, it makes this declaration about the Spirit, about how we deal with the things of the Spirit. But let me read it to you. 1 Corinthians 2, beginning in verse 13, it says, now these things we also speak, not in words which man's wisdom teaches, but which the Holy Spirit teaches. So he's speaking of the Holy Spirit illuminating things, instructing us, teaching us, comparing spiritual things to spiritual. But then he says this in verse 14, the natural man does not receive the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness to him, nor can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. So understand, if you take what Paul is saying in 1 Corinthians 2 for face value, that we can't understand the spiritual unless the Spirit guides us in the spiritual.